Welcome back, guys, to Scarlet Nexus. For last episode, continuing with our standby phase 5 bonding, we met Hanabi and Masubi's with the battle lines having been drawn, with Kasane asking her to ally with us against her childhood friend, causing negotiations to break down, before we then met with Luca there too, who wanted to know how Kasane viewed his brother Karen. After then bonding with Shiden, who had received a Baki doll from his parents, unable to deal with their unconditional support, phase 6 to get back what's important begun, meeting with Karen and Seiran to align with their OSF, with our first mission to help a research team analyze the Kunad Gate, with our eyes on a visit to the lab where they keep the metamorphosed others. That's the end of that phase? No, not really. Major General Karen's speech was incredible. I bet the whole country's talking about it right now. Why are you talking about it like we're not involved? You know that we're on the Major General Karen's side, don't you? I think you used Areabaki to broadcast a speech. That's impressive. Yes, it looks that way. Major General Karen accessed Areabaki and sent a video to every citizen simultaneously. I mean, the system can obviously handle the task. I just wonder if it's not dangerous. You know, sending a forced transmission to everyone's brain at the same time. Fortunately, there did not seem to be any serious issue this time, but it would not be surprising if there had been. Let's just assume that the risk was necessary. Either way, it's not a very ideal method. No, it's not. So after coming all this way, interesting to just view this area, to be honest. It's not often you even come here, to be fair. Let's head back to the hideout. See where they plot their next course. We know that she's in a lab. We just have to find said lab.
I see. So that's what you're up to.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, you're all here.
Arashi, how could you and Kasane be planning all this fun without us? Oh, you can be so cold sometimes.
I don't remember having to answer to some nosy wannabe assassin.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So, you're basically planning on letting Kasane take all the blame while keeping everything a secret. I think it's in your best interest to keep in mind that I don't trust you one bit.
I was wondering about that too. Kagero, why did you kill Chairman Sumeragi?
Look, he isn't the type to tell us the truth, so we should just let it go for now.
That's awfully rude to say in front of me.
Better than saying it behind your back. Don't forget what my power is. If you go invisible, I'll take that as a sign of hostility.
Oh, duplication. I wouldn't want anyone else watching over me.
Anyway, were you really planning on investigating this secret laboratory without letting us know?
I wasn't trying to keep it a secret. I just haven't had a chance to tell you.
That's basically the same as keeping it a secret.
We can't just let the two of you go investigate by yourselves. It's far too dangerous.
Hold on, we really were going to tell you, honest. Besides, we can't easily pull it off with just the two of us. I looked into this lab, and it's going to be way harder to get in than I thought.
You found out where it is?
Yeah. I thought I'd have trouble with that, but Seiran's security wasn't hard to crack.
Well, maybe for you.
Okay, then let's go now.
Whoa there, wait a second. You sure then? We're coming with you.
That's fine with me. Besides, based on what Arashi said, it wouldn't be a good idea to go alone. I just want to be clear that this isn't an official operation. We're planning on breaking in without telling Karen or Seiran. Things may get messy, but if that's fine with you, then you can come.
Well, that's all you needed to say. I'd be more than happy to provide my services to you.
Honestly, Kasane, we're friends. You don't need to hesitate to come to us for help.
I suppose going against the government so quickly after our exile is on brand for us. Haruka.
I've prepared a relatively safe route using the information Arashi provided.
Thank you. I'll leave the navigation to you.
Are we just gonna go straight to the supernatural research facility? Indeed. With a life in between? Concealed atrocities indeed.
I'm not sure they could have designed a place to look more suspicious than this. You might even think it was on purpose.
Sorry guys, I can't access the internal data from here.
Don't worry, I've got this. Follow me.
Off we go then. Now, do we have to deal with key cards, etc.? Interesting, this is the green item, not a thingy item this time. They're all green items. Do green items become material items? Once you've got them? I didn't think about that before, but that might be true.
How'd you unlock it so damn fast?
When did you have the time to do that?
I want to say it was a piece of cake, but I didn't have time to hack any of the others. According to what I found, there's more than a few of these security gates around the facility. It's going to be a real pain.
Knowing that is enough. We can do the rest on our own.
Be careful, everyone.
Well, in we go. Arashi was really something? Well, I'm glad a scientist didn't get beaten up again. Though, to be honest, is he a good scientist? I don't know. I suppose it was so easy for you to crack such secure locks. I guess you're actually pretty amazing, Arashi. Go on, Shiden. If you're going to give someone a compliment, at least be honest. It's the fact that Arashi is talented in that area. She's able to handle difficult tasks easily. I'm sure she does a lot of important work for the OSF. But Arashi tends to hide her own accomplishments. Although she handles a lot of classified cases, so it's not like she can talk about them even if she wanted to. So I guess cracking the lock isn't much of a problem. Seems like a person you don't want to make an enemy out of. Look at all the compliments you're giving me. Go ahead, keep them coming. Not that it'll get you anywhere. There's no way the OSF would leave an engineer in this position, so why... There's no mistake she's the best engineer in the OSF, but why? Well, probably because she's not really interested. Down to a T then. So we need key cards for the rest of them.
There's a locked gate. I think it needs a key card. This lock looks hard to break. It would be faster to just find the key.
Maybe some forgetful staff worker dropped their key card somewhere.
Maybe.
This is pretty good.
The enemies have started to get HP faster, haven't they?
Hey, what is this place? Why are there others in the facility?
Are they studying others in the wild or something? Can't be. If so, they've lost their minds.
I won't stop!
The shell is broken.
Harry, yes?
Now. Aim for that spot.
Got it! Checkmate.
Let's take
Your
two
body catches
those guys out
fire.
first.
It's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful.
Hey, wait, what? Did not attack the target I was after at all. Oh, my HP's dropping like a
I'm not done
stone.
yet.
So, who's that?
It dropped something rare.
It's yours!
Let's take it down while it's burning.
Alright, mate.
It's over.
It won't survive versus the extra combo in the end. All like jelly.
We can't give up.
Thanks, you saved me.
Use them as we see them, right? Well, our first dungeon where we've got a lot of enemies and the enemies are starting to creep up in level, so I don't know if we'll get any real experience from it. Then we've got to use Shiden to get through doors.
These others, were they all people?
I really hope that's not the case.
It's a fuel pool.
I can't tell which of them were people and which weren't. We can't think about it now. We just have to press on. With that oil, it'll be hard to move if it gets on you. So
You really
be
can't think about that at all.
Please, Kagura.
All right, it looks like it lost us.
Whoa, it's hard to run with my
I missed by a mile with that combat vision. Downstairs ever so slightly.
I'll follow up.
Kasane, go!
I'll do it!
Still gonna work out the fastest way to beat
Nice
things,
job.
but kind of without doing the full combo, if you know what I mean.
Keep your guard.
Your finisher was good, Kasane.
It's definitely via psychokinesis for the most part. Lots of it. How'd you hit me from there? You getting AoEs on me?
Attack at the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it. The enemy shell is broken. Kasane, now's the time to attack. That's it.
Here we go!
Get it one by one.
Need a
Yes.
spot.
Not bad.
I'm actually somewhat surprised by damage amounts we're starting to take now.
You took all the good shots, Kasane.
So while we got into the story pretty fast, now we're gonna have to deal with some increased damage and the whatnot. So I can't go that way because that's a Luca door.
Using the Shiren.
But I can go this way. Keycard. Keycard number 2 is
There's
obtained.
something on the floor here. It's a key card.
Wait, is that blood? Maybe one of the researchers was killed by another. I think we can use this.
We can use it because the researcher was killed by the other. It makes it sound like you're saying it like that. I need to power you. Keycard level 2 is used. Of course, it helps to know that we've already been around the entire area one time before, so we know roughly where we're going.
There's a gate, but it looks like it needs a key card. Where can we get one?
Probably where the big bad monsters are going to get me. And I'll just hit you for the time being. What did this say? I put the tragedy of my soul and new resolution in the brain message. As always, I am air. Did you actually give me a new one? I guess it was from before. Let's get into
Show me
the
what you got.
grindier side of things a little bit more now here. So that's our goal, of course. Keycard level 4 needed for that one. We can still go into that room as well. Hopefully I've got enough research facility stuff. You can change difficulty at will because there is no difficulty-based achievements, so... One of the few games that I played that doesn't have a complete on X difficulty to get a trophy. So nothing in there apart from some goodies. That requires level 4 as well. Oh, I missed everything.
I'll support you.
It's working! Focus on that spot!
It really doesn't feel like it wants to work when I'm trying to use that ability.
It dropped something rare. This is pretty good. Someone's covered in oil. You can burn easily, so watch out for fire attacks.
Concentrate! Keep the guard up.
Thankfully that takes him out quite nice and fast.
I got hit. It's hot. The shell is broken. Aim for its weak spot.
Priority targets first.
Focus. All right.
Won't let me do it.
Checkmate.
That was a great attack.
That was close.
Next. It's over.
All right, let's go.
Some nice range we can get on that sometimes.
That was quick.
There's nothing over here. This is just kind of a dead-end hallway. Now, if we kill too much through this place, you get Smoky Boy, but I'm guessing Smoky Boy can't actually happen.
Next. I'm borrowing this.
Nice. The enemy doesn't see us.
Come here.
That was a nice move.
There's still more?
Show me what you got.
Ain't no Smoky Boys here because we've got no way to get through them.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Break it. The enemy shell is broken. Kasane, now's the time to attack.
Leave it to me.
That seems to be the spot. Enemy is stunned. That was
It's over.
good one.
That poor Barista Santa never stood a chance. I saw it and went into elimination mode straight away.
There's a resource reading that's close.
So that doorway over there leads to this way as well, so whichever way we go here is fine. You can tell I spent a lot of time in here for the side quest, can't you?
Next. Keep your guard up. Next.
The attack hit the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it.
Please, Kyoka.
The shell is broken. Attack now. Aim for that spot.
I think we got the job done.
Kasane.
We don't have to worry about going too far in, too hard in. So the game suggests you lower the difficulty if you die a lot? I don't know, I have not died a lot. I have no clue about the overall difficulty settings in those regards. I try not to die as a priority to anything in any game I've ever played. After all, are you actually doing anything?
Concentrate. Useless.
Go!
The attacks to the outer shell are
I guess the
working.
Barista
I'll try to
Santas are
break
maybe
it.
here to replace the clairvoyance requiring to get through,
The shell is
guys.
broken. Aim for its weak spot. Do it.
Checkmate.
Did my job.
Next.
You're stubborn.
With that oil, it'll be hard to move if it gets on you. So
Oh man,
be
you hit me
careful.
right then.
If your body catches fire, it's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful. I got hit. It's hot.
He became a very spiky boy for a second then, didn't he?
Keep your guard up.
Hey, where did this other guy come from?
For you, Kasane. Using the Shiren. Useless. It's over.
That was a great attack! Kasane, the enemy is stunned and can't move.
I'll do it. Checkmate.
Go, Kasane!
Now.
Juggly, juggly, brain drive in no time.
That seems to be the spot. Go, Kasane!
Got it.
And an easy break.
Kasane!
Anything else? No, sir. So, we were going this way. There's that max jelly that we didn't get to use. There's our keycard number 3. So we actually had to go that way, not into the openable room. Keycard 3 leads to keycard 4.
This place was built as a museum. There was a plan to build a whole academic city nearby. A museum. Now that you mention it, it does give me that feeling.
It's not a museum, it's a supernatural life research facility. You might have wanted it to be a museum.
Here.
But it is definitely not that currently. It is a museum of human brains in boxes, maybe? If you want to call it that. That's definitely one of the truths of the situation. Like I should just save, actually. Before we go in the room where we know the big enemies will be. Better safe than sorry. Because we are busting through this place. I definitely think we'd be going at a faster pace than the first time through, but you would very much expect that. Because I know the way I'm going as well. Helps to know layouts too, doesn't it? Interestingly, I haven't unlocked Brainfield. Here come the others.
Not over yet.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Next.
It dropped something rare. This is pretty good.
Keep your guard up.
Oh, hello, buddy.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Break it!
I was about to say where he
The enemy
was.
shell is broken. Kasane, now's the time to attack.
Kind of surprised I didn't have the full KO on that one.
You're stubborn. Leave it to me.
I'm out.
I'm going to get burned if I don't do something.
Maybe I should stop wailing so much.
All right.
Right, we got a Santa.
I'll get you.
Try and break this guy's
Attack
armor.
The enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it.
Use it well.
I'll support you.
What?
Oh man.
The enemy is attacking with electricity. You'll be shocked and unable to
Useless. Checkmate.
move if it hits you.
Ready to go?
I'd like to be.
I'm using it.
We're cool.
Make it good.
I'm sure you don't see me, right?
Okay, the enemy has lost us.
Okay. Okay, he did.
Not bad.
Time to fight back.
For you, Kasane.
Show me what you got.
God, they keep blocking for each other. Or throwing things at me.
Can you handle it?
That seems to be the spot.
God damn it.
It's over.
The shell is broken. Attack now.
I don't have any stuff. Phew.
It doesn't matter how many there are.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of them in that room, and it's a pretty small room. Healing items have now started to be used en masse. Max jellies are available. That's keycard 4, which means we can get through to the meat and potatoes of this room, which is a meeting with Naomi, right? The big times. The big moment. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, still not gaining any experience. But here we are. I mean, I could open this door as well, just to have it opened. Oh, it's open. Once you do a level 4 lock, they're all open level 4.
Looks like there's a resource reading around here.
Well, it's what's through into the experimental division we want to see. A big fight is about to come.
Hey, I thought this was an other research laboratory, but it looks more like a factory. What gives?
And that strange smell. What is that? It's starting to make me nauseous.
What in the world are they making here? Huh? Aren't those... ampules? They're the same ones the Seiran military dropped.
Seiran military? What are you talking about?
So the Seiran garrison dropped an ampule like this when they took Naomi away after she turned into an Other.
That is a Seiran laboratory after all, so it wouldn't be that odd for the garrison to have something from there.
But you said you saw an ampule like that in your home when you were a child.
Yes. I think it's connected to Randall Industries, since they had partnerships with the pharmaceutical company as well.
You're talking about Spring Pharmaceuticals. That's your family's company, right, Arashi? Do you know anything about it?
Yeah, it's my family's company, but unfortunately I don't know anything about this facility or the ampules. The OSF had me doing annoying promotional work. Oh well, that just means we need to scoop up any information we can now.
What are you up to now?
The key to intelligence gathering is to obtain information as quickly and precisely as possible.
Wow, Arashi. It's like their security doesn't even exist to you.
Looks like they thought they were safe enough with a closed system. I should be able to get into the root... Wait, what is this?
What did you find? Share the data you have.
Oh, what have we here? A valuable asset in a battle with New Himuka. An Other weapon?
This video.
They're transplanting human brains into others.
A psionic's brain is connected to an Other through SAS in order to control it.
How novel. Having people and others fighting together. I'd say Other weapon is an apt name.
What a sickening idea. However, based on the data, it doesn't look like they've completed this project.
No, that's not it. It seems they haven't succeeded with ordinary others. This experiment is even more horrifying than we thought.
In order to increase the compatibility with the SAS, they're using others that were originally human.
No, that's barbaric.
Oh boy. Major General Karin had some terrible things to say about New Himuka, but I'm not sure Seiran is any better.
Why did he try to hide this facility from us?
Naomi. I have to find Naomi.
Stop. Get yourself together. If you blow our cover now, it will all be over.
Yes, you're right. Arashi, can you find out where Naomi might be?
I'll get on that right now. There's a large, high-security area up ahead. Seems pretty fishy to me.
Okay, let's make our way over there then. We should at least confirm her status, see if she's okay.
Level 0 is an actual dungeon.
According to the data, this is definitely a Spring Pharmaceuticals factory. Seiran and Spring Pharmaceuticals are working together. They've never been so ashamed to be a Spring.
And is quite massive, depending on where or where not we can go. Keycard number 0. Well, we don't want to mess with anything in this room, I guess, so let's go the way it's setting out for me. To be honest, though, with all these corridors, I don't think there's going to be others here. Famous last words.
I'll support you.
But here... some kind of tree.
Using the Shiden.
I don't need that.